What's cooking, Anoka? I'm Mallory.
And I'm Mia. Today is Friday, February 15th.
Do you want to go to prom but can't afford a dress? Operation Glass Slipper is having an event Saturday, March 9th and Sunday, March 10th for students who qualify to get a free prom dress and accessories. See your counselor to register for the event. Prom will be Saturday, April 27th.
After school driver's education is April 22nd from 2:30 to 5 p.m. Maximum class size is 32 students and it's a first come, first served basis. The class is already half full, so get your registration ASAP to secure your spot. Cost is $65 for the classroom portion and a $185 fee for behind the wheel is needed to take the permit test on April 22nd. Forms are available in the counseling office. To secure a seat, you must have the registration signed by a parent or guardian with a $65 fee returned to Miss Canton.
The spring musical has been announced and it is the classic Hairspray. This super fun and important musical is looking for actors, singers, and dancers to fill this amazing show. Auditions will be held on Tuesday, February 26th with callbacks later in the week.
Those auditioning should prepare a 1-minute song of your choosing. Make sure you also bring a sheet of music in the appropriate key as well as a list of potential conflicts you might have schedule-wise. Any questions can be brought to Mr. Sullivan.
The speech team will head back out on Saturday to Princeton after another strong performance at the Forest Lake Invitational. The team was led by a second-place finish from Roman Dodge in Creative Expression as well as another strong finish from Anna Spertzel-Hetzer in Creative and Jacob Muzicki in Discussion.
It's time to take a look at your weather forecast, brought to you by all the kids currently not paying attention. Here's Abby in the Weather Center.
Thanks, Mallory. It's weather time, folks. After another 8 inches of snow yesterday, we get a break from the snow for at least a day with partly sunny skies and a high of 24. More snow and even some freezing rain on the way for Friday night into Saturday. We are officially a part of the snowiest February in Minnesota history. Isn't that great, Anoka? We are a part of something historic. Try to stay positive, Anoka. That's your weather. I'm Abby. Now back to you, Mallory and Mia.
Thanks, Abby. It's time now to check in with Marissa for her latest 60-second book talk.
Hello again, and welcome back to 60-Second Book Talk. The first book I will be reviewing today is Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. This book follows the story of a girl named Astrid who is struggling to figure out her sexuality in a small town of small-minded people. She sends her love up to passengers on planes she finds flying overhead, hoping they know what to do with the love she can't seem to figure out what to do with yet. This book was surprisingly philosophical and thought-provoking, which made the characters seem much more deep and layered. It's mainly about not caring what other people think of you, as that's their problem, not yours. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars because of this. The last book I will be reviewing today is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This book follows the story of a boy named Mikey who lives in a town where fantastical adventures take place. Magical creatures have showed up there for years, and every time they do, a different indie kid is chosen to destroy them. The only thing different about this book is that Mikey is not the main character in these quests. He's just a regular boy with regular problems that happens to live in this town. I ended up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars because I absolutely loved how the author played with the chosen one trope, yet still managed to include the fantasy story in with the contemporary. I recommend both these books to anyone wanting to read about people struggling to learn to love themselves despite others telling them that they're not enough. I'm Marissa, and I'll see you next week for another 60-Second Book Talk.
Thanks, Marissa. AP test registration will begin on February 20th at 7 a.m. and close on March 1st at 3 o'clock p.m. Detailed registration instructions and an AP calendar has been provided to students in AP courses. Please encourage your students to register and pay the test fee during their open window.
It's time to check in with sports and activities, and with that, here's Dara.
Thanks, Mallory. The Twisters finished their season at the state tournament with their best performances. The Jazz team is bringing home 8th place in Class AAA at the state tournament, and the High Kick team is bringing home 7th place in Class AAA. Tryouts for next year's team will be held in early May. The speech team would like you to mark your calendars for March 5th when the team will hold its annual showcase night. It's a free show to see all the talent of the speech team. Boys basketball dropped a tough one at home to Spring Lake Park 86-71. They must now take on the very tough Champlain Park Rebels tonight at 7 p.m. Boys hockey is in action again tonight against Champlain Park as well. That game also starts at 7 p.m. That's your look at sports and activities. I'm Dara from the Sports Deck. Now back to Mia and Mallory.
Thanks, Dara. Remember, if you missed anything on the news or were absent for a day, you can find us at the Anoka TV News channel on YouTube. Also, for early lunch updates, you can follow us on Twitter at Anoka TV News. Before we go, it's time for a fun fact of the day brought to you by all the great teachers who remember to watch the news during 4th hour.
Did you know the average person walks the equivalent of 3 times around the world in a lifetime?
Well, then I guess I'm anything but average.
Exactly. Today's lunch is spicy chicken tenders with mashed potatoes. That's the news. I'm Mallory.
And I'm Mia. Keep walking, Anoka.